Hello everybody. It's my first video back in a while, so here I am. I'm back again. It's not going to be a super duper long video, but there are some things that I need to go over and kind of talk about. The first one being an update on our queen Aurora. Unfortunately, as is the case with a lot of Prenolepis in Paris queens, uh, she did not lay her eggs fast enough, and she was overcome by mold by the time her brood began to hatch. Unfortunately, the colony died because she died. And there was there was nothing I could do to try and help prevent that. It really all depends on the queen. The queen is responsible for making sure that the setup is clean after we seal it, and the queen is responsible for, the timeline of when she lays her eggs, so on and so forth. There was nothing I could do to really speed up that process, nothing I could do to prevent the mold. So it was unfortunate, but from the research that I did, it's also quite common for that to happen. Um, so unfortunately, Aurora is gone. Um, and yeah, it was quite difficult, and I didn't really want to make an update about it because, she's gone, but it was also something where you guys deserve to know, so I did want to do that. The next item on our list is a couple weeks ago, I caught this queen, and I will go ahead and show her to you. She is a carpenter queen, and she's quite angry at me right now. So far I haven't seen any brood, but it's also kind of impossible to tell. You can see she still has her wings. That's not altogether unheard of. From the research I've done, she will either start a colony or she won't. And whether she has wings or not doesn't really determine whether they have mated or anything like that. So yeah, that's one carpenter queen. I believe she is Camponotus pennsylvanus, but I of course don't know with 100% certainty. But I also don't want to stress her out too much, so we're going to go ahead and cover her again. And now that you guys know about her, I will start doing more regular updates on her. Of course, if she does anything, I'll let you know. And then the next 4 things that we have to talk about are going to come with a little story. So we're going to do a little story time for you. And I'm really excited about it. And we'll just kind of have to oh, I'm sorry. We'll have to see how it goes. So, as you can see, there's 4 test tubes here. I had a crazy experience at work the other day. In our parking lot, there was a nuptial flight. So, here is one of the queens. And I don't know if you can see her very well. I'm fairly certain she is Camponotus medoc, or M-E-D-O-C medoc. I'm not really sure how it's pronounced. So there's one that I caught while I was at work. She's quite small, but she seems to be settling in all right. And then we'll do the other little one. This one is another Camponotus medoc. Again, quite small, but she actually removed her wings after being put in the test tube too, which was interesting. Yeah. So far, no brood for any of these guys, but I've only had them for a week, so I wasn't really expecting brood yet anyways. I've had them for a full week now, and this is the first time I've messed with them since bringing them home. Then in this large test tube, I have 3. Camponotus medoc are polygynous, and I'm actually fairly certain that right in the top part, right here, there is an egg, but of course it's impossible to tell if that's an egg or cotton at the moment. So I will continue to give updates on these 3, and I'll try and determine whether or not that's an egg or just a piece of cotton sometime in the next couple days. But in the meantime, I'll keep them in their little red sleeve so that they don't get too stressed. In the last test tube, we have 2 more queens, still Camponotus medoc, all from the same nuptial flight. Both these queens removed their wings after being put in the test tube, so you can even see wing remnants on the walls from just, they removed their wings, and now their wings are in there. But yeah, these 2 have been getting along really well too, obviously, since neither of them are dead. And yeah, we'll just keep leaving them to it. So that's the biggest ant update. We have 8 new queens, 7 of these carpenter queens, and the 1 carpenter queen that's I'm pretty sure is Pennsylvanius. But yeah, so it's been really exciting and kind of also sad because obviously we lost, our first queen, which I wasn't expecting. Well, I was kind of expecting, but oh geez, it's still not fun. And it was, I didn't want to make a video about it, so that was probably the biggest reason why I didn't come back to YouTube for a while, was I just didn't want to have to be the bearer of bad news, have to inform you guys of what happened, but you also deserve to know. So, Aurora unfortunately has passed, but we have 8 new queens, and fingers crossed, some of them will take. So, yeah, that's the biggest update at the moment, and that's going to be it for this video. So, thank you guys for watching, and start thinking up names for our new queens. Have a good day.